New secret lair alert.
New secret lair alert.
It's a new secret lair alert. There's another secret lair. There was a secret lair a few days ago. There's a secret lair in a few days. There's a secret lair a week ago.
New secret lair alert.
And this one's $200. What's in it? What's in the secret lair? The secret lair that's $200. What's in the secret lair? We don't know. Maybe we know. Maybe they'll tell us today that the video goes up and you'll say, why do you not tell us the thing that they told us an hour before the thing went on sale? I'm sorry, everyone. I'm going to be honest with you. I am spent. And I don't just mean my wallet from secret lairs. I think you kids say, I'm tired, boss, .meme. We said I'm spent in my day, so I'm spent, yo. There is another new secret lair coming out on Monday, and that is 1 week after the secret lair drop for PlayStation, which was 1 week after the other secret lair drop, which makes 3 major secret lair drops in a row, 1 week apart. These things used to happen every season, and now we've got 3 in 3 weeks. What's dropping on Monday? This Monday, get ready to wait in line again for Secret Lair Countdown Kit, an encyclopedia of magic. This next secret lair is a collection of 26 individually wrapped cards, one for each letter of the alphabet, all in a neat book-themed box. Each card is illustrated by a different artist and, judging by the preview we have so far, will span a wide variety of art styles. The kit is primarily non-foil, but each card will have some undisclosed chance to be upgraded to foil or even a halo foil. What do halo foils look like? Here's that footage for you. MSRP is $199.99. And we don't even know what's in it. They haven't revealed all the cards. It's coming out in a few days. But the cards revealed as of time of production so far are Demonic Consultation. Prices shown are the lowest cost to pick up any version of the card currently. Llanowar Elves, oh my. And Soul Ring. We also know that Wasteland and Urza's Saga will be included, continuing the secret lair tradition of packing needed and expensive reprints with cards worth less than $1. Compared to 2022's Secret Lair 30th Anniversary Countdown Kit, a similar product with the same countdown gimmick, an encyclopedia of magic costs $50 more and will contain 4 fewer cards. Okay, full disclosure, I almost didn't make this video, but I felt that I at the very least wanted to let people know what was coming, because if you are not as tuned in to the Magic the Gathering Secret Lair news as everyone, you maybe were not aware and you turned to this channel to get that information, and I do take that seriously. So there is the information, but I have more to say about secret lairs. I have to talk about the lines that we have been waiting in for secret lairs. I definitely have to talk about this frequency of secret lairs, the value of secret lairs, and ultimately the point of secret lairs, or maybe there is no point anymore. So get ready for another Professor Unscripted opening video where I'm opening not booster boxes, but personal secret lairs, things from my collection that are ready to be added to decks and to a few folders, and I just want to offer my unfiltered opinion for what it's worth about the barrage of new secret lair alerts. But first, and I'm Micro Centaur, Micro Centaur's new mascot, and I've got a deal for you. Whoa, are you trying to steal my ad read? I'm sorry, I'm new at this mascot thing. I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, it's okay, pal. Here, try and follow me. At Micro Center, all your wildest dreams come true. As long as your wildest dreams are big savings on electronics and related merchandise. Isn't that right, Micro Centaur? Please consume the products being displayed
displayed in this ad.
What Micro Centaur is trying to say is that shopping at Micro Center is so easy and affordable that you'd be crazy not to go. Go ahead and tell the people how many locations Micro Center has. That's right, 29 if you count the new Phoenix, Arizona location opening soon. Now, why don't we segue into a story about our personal connection to brand? Oh, I've actually never been into a Micro Center before. My father, King Centaur, forbid all from entering its sacred value halls. Wait, really? Nah, I'm just joking. My dad's an accountant. Aw. You know what's not a joke is I went into Micro Center and I got a brand new rig at a really great price. Plus, when I was in line to check out from a real live human-friendly staff member, there was great Magic the Gathering products available at reasonable prices. Wow, thank you, Micro Centaur. Wow, that was a really good and authentic anecdote about brand. It just brings a tear to my eye. Wow, do you mean it? I do, Micro Centaur. It's not fake. I mean it. Thank you, Micro Center, for sponsoring this video, and remember to check out your local Micro Center today. And be sure to tell them Micro Centaur sent you to Micro Center when you do. All right, here's what I want to do. I want to open up some of my personal secret layers. I buy secret layers for my Whatnot streams, and of course just to review, check the quality of. I like to see how that's going, and so that's part of the business. But I brought in today ones that are just from my collection that I had not opened yet. And there are actually, it turns out, some special ones here in my hand. I've got a few more that I'll discuss, but I have some things about secret layers that I need to just kind of get off my chest in this video in a non-scripted fashion. And I want to do so opening these secret layers that I wanted for just my decks in my collection, because I want to start by saying, and this may be a surprise to you, though it shouldn't be, I like secret layers. I do. I keep hearing this impression. I've said this in other videos. I don't want to repeat myself, but I keep hearing this impression that, like, oh, he hates secret layers. But no, I don't. I think secret layers have always had the potential to be a really cool, clever product line to get cards directly to players that don't fit within normal sets for being reprinted, or that can explore and celebrate art styles that will not work within a normal set, though with showcases and all the millions of different variants that go into collector boosters these days, that's less true. But I do like secret layers. What I don't like is how they are conducted. I don't like the business side of it. For the longest time, that complaint, which I have talked about, has been the shift from print to demand to this madness we all experience on purpose of forced artificial scarcity and FOMO, which was not that way for years. Not for a while, but for years upon years, this was not the case. And Wizards intentionally changed it to what we now all experience, an agonizing torment every single time a new secret layer hits. God help us all on Monday. Or not, because I'm done on Monday. I'm not buying this one. I'm not. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's $500 worth of cards for $200. Leave me alone. I'm sleeping in. That's the first one where I'm just, this is me out of it. This video, the fact that this isn't a scripted review, and it's just like, look, get it if you want to get it. That line last time was just outrageous. I waited in that line for over an hour, and then the products that were in my cart were not in my cart at the end of it. That is completely unacceptable for any customer, because they have systems where if you put it in your cart and you go into line for checkout, it should reserve those items if there's a limited supply so that they are waiting. And if it needs to go slow for processing all these people, that sucks, but that could be the reality. But you don't have someone wait for over an hour. And I saw people say over 2 hours for some of them. And then the items that are in your cart, they're all sold out. Cool, thanks for letting me know when they sold out. So I didn't have to wait that time. I'm done. I'm just done with it. And I like secret layers, and these are some I picked up, and I saved these, and I'm surprised I saved them. I think they just got put aside because there's some really special ones, and this is just for me. And I want to get onto a little bit of joy here. These are the Lorwyn lightboxes, and I bought 4. I got 4 so that I could get a playset. And I'm really looking forward to opening this because there's been so much coming out in Magic, not just in Secret Lairs, but just in general, that I've actually kind of forgotten individually what the art on these is. And so I know it's really cool, and one of my favorite things, I have them right here in my folder, are the Lorwyn lands that these lightboxes are reinterpreting. I don't have the Wanderwines in my folder because they're in my deck. And so I'm very excited here. But these are the Lorwyn lightboxes, and this is a great example. Now, Lorwyn, this came out earlier in the year because Lorwyn was supposed to come out this year, and it got, whoops, the ring came off my pudding can. This got bumped. Lorwyn got bumped for Spider-Man. Yay. But here we go. It's the Lorwyn lightboxes. I thought that said a different above you. I swear I thought I was going to pull out a big FU. It looked like my brain, I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Oh, these are just beautiful, beautiful artworks. Beautiful, beautiful lands. Oh yeah, I had to buy a playset of these for me. Ancient Amphitheater. Gorgeous. I'm gonna do my little perfect sleeve, and I'm actually gonna put these. So the quandary that I often have, is that if I put the playset in my folder, I don't get them in my decks. So should I buy a 5th one? And then that goes in the commander decks, but like these are cards that are great for non-commander. I mean, the Goblin one in particular, Auntie's Hovel, is just good for so many different commander decks if you're in Rakdos colors, but just look at that. So for those not familiar, when the land enters, you can reveal a Goblin card from your hand, and it'll enter untapped if you've got a Goblin. So basically in Goblin decks, that is a dual land without the land types, of course. The Gilt Leaf Palace. Just fantastic. What a beautiful way to be able to offer this to people. Secluded Glen. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. There's the Wanderwine Hub. And look at how this Secret Lair has the full 5 cards as opposed to they've been doing more and more of them at 4 cards. I'm going to move these over. It's another special one to me. That Wanderwine Hub. One of my favorite decks. One of my favorite decks. What a jarring. That does not go together, WotC. Shouldn't the bonus card be like a murmuring? Wouldn't that be cool if it was Murmuring Bosk, which is the, I'll show it to you here. Murmuring Bosk is the tree folk. It was in Morningtide, not Lorwyn. But I don't think all of these, were they all in Lorwyn? They were all in Lorwyn. So maybe that's it, but that should have been the bonus card, was the Murmuring Bosk. Champion of the Perished. Oh, of the Perished. So again, and I'm done. I feel really spent on it. It's too much. The fact that I forgot, because I hadn't even, the fact that this is something that was so important to me, and I ended up kind of putting it aside because just so much stuff had been coming out. That to me is an indicator. And they say, oh, content creators, you have to cover everything, every secret layer. No wonder you're burnt out. But I really do believe that this is something, I swear, I'm getting these weird subliminal messages when I see the U coming out of a WotC product. But I really do believe that it is much more difficult for us to savor the flavor, as it were. And that used to be the Magic motto, was savor the flavor. And yeah, I had kind of forgotten about these. And that seems to be the case with Magic a lot these days in general, but certainly Secret Lairs. Like, how can you remember it all? How can you savor it all? And it is a beautiful opportunity to offer some very special artwork and reprints. And yet, you can't even go a week without 7 new ones hitting. I do wish that we switched back to print on demand for Secret Lairs, which is what we had, but I also wish they slowed down. When Secret Lairs first came out, my concern was why is it Innistrad cards? Did they explain at the time why Innistrad cards were inside the Lorwyn secret lair? I don't remember. I used to love knowing all the little facts and trivia about why certain things in Magic were done. There used to be a rhyme and a reason to how so much of this game functioned. And now it just seems like chaos. Avatar: The Last Airbender, which by the way is looking like a cool set. But did you know there's a second Avatar: The Last Airbender set coming out? So Avatar: The Last Airbender is 280 cards. 280. And there's another secret Avatar set of about 280 cards that is Avatar: The Last Airbender Eternal. So that's 560 cards total for Avatar. And they're going in, well, play boosters, but not too much, only about one per box. Collector boosters will have most of them. I'm not sure if it'll be all of them. Other ones will be some in Jumpstart packs, others not. And you see what I'm getting at? Where it's like, well, where are these cards? Where is this set? If you want to collect it all. Some of them are in the Commander bundle, of which there are 10 cards. 2 of them at random will be in there from a pool of 10. It's just so hard to follow and collect. Looks like I got another diagraph here. I wish I knew the reasoning, could remember it, behind why it's the Innistrad cards. Maybe it's no reasoning. Wouldn't it have been cool, though, if these were cards from Lorwyn, and then Lorwyn had come out when it was supposed to, and then what you were getting was a little special, maybe a special treatment of a Lorwyn card that was coming out? That could be cool. That could be clever. Those could be the sort of things they used to do. When the From the Vault series came out, which, by the way, was twice as many cards, 10 cards, in foil, for the same price. Now, they were marked up because they printed too few of them, but they were intended to be the same price. They would put a preview card from a set that hadn't even been revealed yet, and it would be your first little look at it. And you'd be like, oh, I hear we're returning to Mirrodin. And then you open up From the Vault Legends, and there's a sort of Feast and Famine in there. And that's just such a cool sort of thing. And I wish that Secret Lairs, they could be a conduit to that, but there would need to be fewer of them. And there would need to be longer intervals between them. And you would need to be able to say no. You would need to be able to say, no, we're only doing the best of the best. We're only doing the proper sort of things so that we can offer a kind of story here. Not a story in the sense of a narrative story, but a story in the sense of the story of our company and the story of our product and the way it works. Working in a way that you can understand and remember and savor. And I think that Secret Lairs could be amazing like that. Have you noticed, too, and I'm just realizing that as I'm thinking of examples of the last 20 Secret Lairs, they're all universes beyond, right? It was all PlayStation. Oh, look at this. Just gorgeous. These are going to go in my folder. It was all PlayStation. So that's all universes beyond, and original card designs, which they weren't going to do. And then after the original card designs of PlayStation, or before the original card designs of PlayStation, it was the Furby and the Office, and was it Metallica? I don't know. I can't even remember. It's not a band I listen to. I don't remember. A band. Some band. It was the best one was the band. But it's all universes beyond, and we're not really getting stuff like this for Magic. Avatar looks really good because Avatar fits in this world, don't you think? Just a little bit. You can see it being, and there's that term when they first introduced Secret Lairs that they used to try and tell us it's going to be okay, which was magic adjacent. Now, they use that ironically to describe The Walking Dead. The clip is so funny. Oh, it's magic adjacent. It's got zombies and you just see this moment of like, oh, uh-oh, Walking Dead. What else does it have in common with magic? And there's a beat. And he goes, fighting? And it's just like, yeah, sure. But I think that Avatar works really well, not just because it's a beloved property, but because it is a property that you could, if I was playing at a table and I didn't know Avatar The Last Airbender and you played an Avatar The Last Airbender card, it would look in place in Magic and at home in Magic. And that's something that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and, yes, even though I love the property, Star Trek doesn't have. And that looks out of place. So those are going in. I keep my folders of my play sets of lands, just so you know. And then you'll see, why am I missing one? Is it that I can't get a fortified village? No, it's that's in a deck. Because I believe really strongly in playing the cards, and that's where it is. I have the full play sets of these, as you can see. But you can guess what some of my decks are. It looks so good in those rows of 4. I love it, but I can't resist. I'm using a lot of pain lands. I think they were in a formerly old competitive deck or two that I had put together that I just haven't had the heart to disassemble. I'm going to add those as well. Beautiful. The other secret layer that I picked up, I don't think I need to open up the whole play sets of it, but it was the secret layer Dungeons and Dragons, but specifically Baldur's Gate, because they redid Karlach and Astarion as they look in the game, which was a big problem. Now, this has been a point of a lot of debate about it, but why did they only do Karlach and Astarion? I'm gonna, since we opened the non-foil, we can open the foil ones of these and take a look at how curled they were. And this was something where right before they changed the way secret layers, it's just easier to open it like this, gang. Before they changed the way secret layers were done, I actually had been attacking them at the quality of the secret layer cards, that they were often really poor quality, bent, curling like crazy, and then they had actually fixed that, and I commended them. Oh, gorgeous. Look at that. I love Baldur's Gate 3. It's one of my favorite games just in the history of games. And so I have mixed feelings, which I tried to talk about and got kind of lambasted on because it had some nuance to it. But, oh, that looks amazing. So these are just like regular foils, it looks like. It says rainbow foil. Do you see anything? I don't see anything too rainbowy about this. Did it say rainbow foil? Yeah, it said rainbow foil. Now, rainbow foils are supposed to be much more of the, I don't know, I don't see much. This just looks like a regular foil on this one, but it looks fantastic. And it looks like the character, which unfortunately they didn't really look right. And I know there was all kinds of production issues, but there you go again. It's just kind of like, if you slowed down, maybe you could end up with a better result, is part of what I feel. It's just how I feel. We have to change how secret layers are done, though. The lack of print to demand is just outrageous. The waiting room is outrageous. And now the output of them is simply too much. It makes it so that there really is this overload where you say, even if it is a good value, I don't care. And you don't want that response. There's a lot of talk that this is just made for whales and the richest of the rich. And I think that there's a lot of validity to that. So the question is what are we becoming? This game of couple bucks a pack cards for people, kids, college students to play, turning into the unaffordable, turning into the unobtainable, turning into sneakerhead society, which is all that secret layers have become, instead of a great way to get individual cards and special artworks into hand. Imagine if they had done a secret layer for each of the main Baldur's Gate characters. Imagine if the bonus card was, Minthara or Halsin or something, one of the secondary companions, or just another thing like that. That could be really cool. I'd have loved to see redesigns of them as better commanders, maybe even a complete commander deck, but that's going in a direction. This is really nice quality in terms of the foiling. They're not like, I have videos where I opened up the secret layer and it was just absolutely bent from the second it came out. And so they've done a good job there, and I'm really glad for it. Oh, that looks so good. It's what a disappointment that the Baldur's Gate set could not have had art that looked like more of an accurate reflection of the game. That is a disappointment. What a disappointment that so many of the characters, are not great commanders, and that there were commander decks, but there wasn't commander decks featuring Astarion and Karlach and Lae'zel and such is so strange to me. This is a different rant, though. When we're up to 7 standard sets a year, it just is so hard to purchase it all. How could you purchase it all? So we were talking for a moment ago about, I go, okay, so last week, not even last week. So this video is going up Friday to give people just a warning about the Monday secret layer, because not everybody is terminally online like I am. And so as of today, Wednesday, there is only a few cards revealed from the secret layer that goes up on Monday, but just 2 days ago, 48 hours ago from right this moment in space-time that I'm in, is when the PlayStation secret layer went up. And the total price for if you wanted one of every one of those secret layers is like $500. And so if you're going to say to me, well, you're not supposed to get them all. It's like, well, they're all PlayStation. They're all thematically linked. This is a collectible card game. So you go, okay, I'm going to meet you on that. I'm going to say, okay, I'm not supposed to get them all. It's not just buy the one that interests you, buy the one that is relevant for your deck, pick and choose. So maybe this product is not for you. Maybe that's not all for you. Okay, well, what about the 7 standard sets every year? Am I supposed to pick and choose with those and go, because I'm genuinely feeling this as of this moment. I really do like what I see with Avatar. Spider-Man I'm going to do a video. You're hearing it here first. Spider-Man, failure, Avatar I want to see the whole set, but looks like a success because it was actually designed properly and it's a full set and all this stuff. But, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we're already hearing it's a tiny set, and I don't feel that it fits thematically with Magic the Gathering and is Magic adjacent. So I'm at this point where I'm like, I kind of just want to skip Ninja Turtle set. It's a standard set, but I'm just like, what do I care? And I don't mean skip it in terms of content. I mean, skip it as a Magic the Gathering player. As someone who's like, well, I'll go check out something else, or I'll go do something else. And I don't think that's the response you want, because when there were fewer sets per year, I would still be drafting those sets. But draft was a thing, and we don't even have draft boosters anymore. This is my point, is that you should not be engineering your product so that your customers is essentially told, well, don't buy it all. You should be engineering it as a thing that is a journey together. I don't know. But that's going back to this point of we're not making it for the average person. What a miss on these extra cards when they could have been with the theme. How cool would that have been if this was Missoula there coming in as a special bonus card or something, and maybe even a better designed one. Woo! Ooh, oh yeah, Prof went there. This is not one I bought for me. I don't know why Slay the Day is here. Oh, wait, I did buy this one for me. Unless I'm misremembering. How sad that I have to use a video to catch up on Magic product. Yes, these are very cool. These are very cool. How come these are in wax paper and not plastic? Interesting. These are gorgeous. I want to slay the day. I want to savor the flavor. I want to be a part of the product, but more and more it is saying, and look at that, even in wax paper, they at least figured it out. Even in wax paper, that is really gorgeous art. I love this game so much, and I don't like that I keep getting told, sorry, we're just trying to get people buying it as a gag about The Office, that it's just Ninja Turtles now. It's just a shame. It really makes me sad and spent. And I think I'm titling this video, you'll know in the future, but I just said to the team when we were talking about it and I started writing the script and I was like, you know what, y'all? I'm spent. Can I just open up some packs and chat about how I feel not even exhausted by any one aspect of this, but just like I think I'm done with as a player. I just don't, when everything is special, nothing is special. So look at how these are, I feel like it's speaking bad to me. I feel like it's speaking bad to me as a person or player that I'm saying, well, I left them on my shelf. I didn't have time to open them up. I just feel that is happening on a larger macro level. I don't know. This is so cool, though. Liesa. I don't know how it's pronounced, okay? But she's kick-ass. So she is the missing angel from Innistrad, and it's so cool that when we went to original Innistrad, there was Avacyn was missing. The first time we were introduced to Innistrad, Avacyn was missing, and there were the angel sisters representing the other color combinations. And then it turns out Avacyn was inside the Hell Vault, and then it turns out Sorin created Avacyn. And then it turns out there's more to it than that. That Sorin created Avacyn to protect Innistrad from the evil because it was imbalanced there. The elves had died out. There used to be elves on Innistrad, allegedly, and they died out, just like humans used to be on Lorwyn, but they died out. So interesting. So it was getting out of control, and the idea was Avacyn would not defeat the evil, but keep it in balance. And so Liesa was the angel of black and white, and Avacyn deemed her to be evil and destroyed her. And her sisters went along with it because they were of good. And that's so but it didn't sit right with them. And they didn't know where Avacyn came from, or that Avacyn was created by a vampire or any of that stuff. It's such interesting talk about are they really angels of good that they let their sister be killed? And when you look at the story, she wasn't necessarily, evil, but that embodiment of that side of the color pie, which can be interpreted as evil. Or maybe I missed a story where it talked about her being particularly evil, but I thought, at least at the point in the story I had been up to date on, it was really more an ambiguity. And it was more of Avacyn, and this is before Nahiri messed with her mana and stuff, just being judge in judgment of her to have to go. And it's this idea of what really is balance and what really is good and what really is evil and all of that. If Avacyn is good, she was made by evil. Is Sorin evil? I don't think so. I think a lot of people who follow him and know his story, at least up until whatever the hell is going on now, something with loot. Yeah. So I am spent. I hope this video was of some interest to you, to just at least let you know about the calendar. I don't like the way the calendar is well, you don't know what's in it, and it's too expensive, and you might not be able to get it. And if you do, it's like winning the lottery, but also we stuffed it full of cards like Llanowar Elves that really didn't need to be in there. I don't think it's a good use of Secret Lair, unless they said every single person over the next week who wants to get one can get one. And we're going to send reminders, and you know what? And it's not that I want one, but we're going to send content creators an early thing, or just whatever. Have me talk about it. And I'm doing this of my own free will, of my own volition, because I didn't even want to do this video. I was like, whatever, we'll do how to play Riftbound. But I just feel this strong, I just want people to know that this product is available if they want it, because when I hear people say, I didn't even know it was available, and then I found out about it too late, and now it's on the secondary market for $500 each. All those secret layers that sold out are all 3-4 times on the secondary market the day that they sell out, because Wizards ships it 3 days later so they can deliver it if you buy it. It's just we're making this game. Who are we making the game for now? Who are we making this game for? I don't know. I did a video about casual formats recently, and there are amazing ways to play for the cheap and to cut through all the crap, and I hope you check that video out. And I hope very much that even though all I did here was look at some of the professor's personal, favored secret layers that I picked up recently, not for Tolarian Community College, but for me to enjoy. Well, here they are. And I am going to put Some of these for the time being in my folder, but as you saw from my folder, they're going in decks because Magic is meant to be played, and I'm gonna play with it. I do feel that I have to apologize for the kind of negativity that was just expressed in this video. I felt it was more negative than I like. People always say, Prof, he's the negative channel because I am critical of Wizards of the Coast, but I worry about just despair and that type of negativity because this is a game. It's not the real world. It's our escape from the real world, and that means a lot to me, especially in these trying times. I urge you to check out this video on casual Magic the Gathering formats. This is a video of love to this game, to the players who create multiple new ways to play and enjoy Magic. It's something that means a lot to me. Of course, since it is positive, since it is hopeful, since it is full of joy, it is performing 10 out of 10. People want the negativity. This one's probably going to perform very well. That bums me out. Or if you are feeling like you need a bit of a breath from Magic, we did just play Riftbound with Skara, Covert Go Blue, and Amy the Amazonian. So if you'd like to see what some other games are like, you can check that video out here, linked in this video's description. But at the end of the day, remember that Magic is a game, and it is we, the players, who make it that by playing it, and you can play it however you want, engage with it however you want. It belongs to us, to the community, not to Wizards of the Coast. Good luck in those lines on Monday.
Next time on Shuffle Up and Play.
What's up? It's Shuffle Up and Play, and today we have balanced our decks against a medium deck.
Mid? Do they call it? I think the kids call it mid.
But okay, off.
Your deck was bonkers, crazy, powerful.
They replaced a couple cards.
And how many was that?
20? 20! I have a really easy turn one, a Gloom Lake Verge.
Draw for turn.
And then I'm going to draw for turn.
This is what I assume your lives are usually like. As influencers.
You're an influencer.
You're an influencer.
I'm going to tell you this. That's what you do.
Death Cap Glade.
That a no cap? It's cap? Yeah, cap. Cap.
I want to attack, but I don't think anybody's naked. You got a 4/4 froggy.
Can't be naked.
What? Is this a common vibe?
Sometimes I say things and I don't know why.